If you're stressed before taking trips, you're doing it wrong. Let me tell you why.
Had a lot of problems, but I couldn't keep them.
So I'm a nurse. I work night shifts. There are 3 days throughout the week. Any given 3 days. It can be during the weekday or the weekend. Doesn't really matter. But between any of those given segments of shifts, I love to go with my boyfriend any place we can go that's drivable. It gives me some spontaneity in the week, gives us something fun to do. However, one of the hardest things to do is to pack when you're going on a spontaneous trip, especially if you're coming off of night shift when you're super duper tired. This last trip, I got home at 7 a.m. after a shift, and the plan was for me to sleep and then wake up that evening, pack, and then leave for our trip that same evening. When I got to our destination, I felt frazzled. I was exhausted. I had so little time to pack. I felt like my clothes weren't ironed. My hair wasn't really done. I felt a mess, and I realized I feel like this more often than not. So one thing that I learned is if I want to do something spontaneous, I'm gonna have to be very strategic and have systems in place because I need to prepare for my future tired self. So I'm gonna tell you what I do when I'm trying to plan for a spontaneous trip. I pre-pack. I know, not earth-shattering, but I pre-pack. Let me tell you what categories I pre-pack. My toiletries, my makeup, and any electronic cords or electronic needs that I'll have or might forget on my trip. There are certain items that I figured out in those categories that I can pre-pack, put them in my suitcase, and put them away so that whenever it's time for me to go on a trip, all I have to do is worry about my hair, my clothes, and cleaning the house. Everything else is done. So when I got back home, I went to Target and I bought all the things that I need. So remember, the name of the game is to pack lightly. You don't want to pack like you're going, to some faraway distant land. We're just going on a quick little trip, quick 2-3 day excursion. But the point is, stop doing things from scratch if you can plan ahead. That was my lesson, and that is what I'm telling you guys. If you want to be a type B person, you have to have type A tendencies, which is to have a system in place, to plan ahead. That way, when you get there, you look like you've had weeks planning your trip, when really, you just went on a whim. Bye, guys.